Hello divine souls, and welcome to a timeless general reading for my YouTube collective. As always with these tarot messages, I just want to remind you they are all general messages, which means that they may not resonate fully for everyone, but please do take what resonates and what does feel like it may assist you on your path, and leave whatever doesn't for the next person who it may be for. So as always, I would like to start with pulling some of my tarot cards, although I do want to cleanse the space. I do feel like this is going to assist me with bringing in some of the good energies for this message so that you may receive how you need to today. As I always would like to call in the Most High, the Mother, the Father, the source within us to assist us in this reading, to ensure that clarity, insights, and confirmation, guidance, however it needs to be received, is available to those who are receiving. So I would like to gain the introspection into what it is that my collective needs to receive through my channel and vessel today. Please allow me to do my best to be the messenger that I must be for my collective today. All right, let's have a look. Whoa, that came out sideways. Oh, okay. So we have an interesting layout of cards. We have the Nine of Crystals, aka Nine of Swords, for your crown chakra and third eye. There is the King of Crystals, aka King of Swords, on the throat chakra and heart chakra. I just realized that okay, sorry. I was looking at my chakra signs. I'm like, they're in the wrong position, the heart and throat, but I fixed that now. So continuing my set of cards, Knight of Wands under the solar plexus and sacral chakra, and we have the Six of Crystals, aka Six of Swords, on the root chakra and also I would say sacral chakra. Firstly, I want to mention it is interesting that the Knight of Wands has the, I'm going to just show you again, the orange coloring in it when it's below the sacral and solar plexus, which is quite interesting. And then there's a lot of red in this card, which then has the significance of the root chakra being red as well. So I just needed to mention that first thing. Anyhow, let's get into your message. I don't want to blabber on too much. Anyhow, Nine of Crystals, there is this energy of you being in a position to let go of the thoughts that have really been holding you in a space where you feel like you can't get out. You're really restricted by these concepts that keep replaying in your mind. I guess what I want to say with this energy is that I see you, I hear you, I feel you. I know that it isn't straightforward and easy to walk out of a cycle where you're feeling immense pain or immense just challenges in the sense of what's going up in your mind and what's happening in your thoughts. This is really a testament to say, are you ready to surrender to knowing that once you continue along this journey of releasing the expectation of how your thoughts need to be, a lot of us think, oh, I need to be positive, I need to be, yes. And look, there's a lot of that in the world with toxic positivity of just change the way you see things. Yes, but it's also a journey of being okay with these, cycles of feeling the negativity, because we do live in a world of duality, and that is always going to show up in our mind, in our presence, or what's around us, what's reflecting within and without. Like, this energy is really saying that please don't feel shame about the fact that you feel these thoughts coming at you so intensely. It is okay. You just need to understand that you can hold space for this and allow yourself to feel what you need to feel, experience what you need to experience. And then once you are able to really find the peace within the chaos, the calmness within the storm, that is when you're going to be able to walk through this with a whole new perspective. And I say that because a lot of the time when we're in the victim mentality of I can't move, I can't go anywhere, these thoughts are trapping me, you feel very, repressed. Those are the experiences that make you realize that the only thing keeping you repressed was you. And I know that's quite confronting. I know that that can be triggering. And I do hope, once again, as always, you do take this as it resonates. And this may be something that you need to hear, not necessarily something you want to hear. But these thoughts will keep you repressed until you let go of the crystal that you continue to hurt yourself with. And I don't mean, like physically, obviously, this is more metaphorically, but this crystal in this particular imagery represents your mind and knowing how to work with your mind instead of letting your mind work against you. I hope that makes sense. I hope that's clarity for you. I hope that really brings a sense of awareness and understanding to what's happening up in the third eye and the crown chakra. Because look, there is no timestamp on how long it takes for you to experience the journey of working with your mind. Your mind is a tool that you were never really learned how to use. You were never really taught properly how to use, and now you're learning that there is a way to work with it instead of it controlling you. And this is the thing, is that we can't control our thoughts, of course. This is something I've seen quite interestingly coming up a lot. We can't control our thoughts, but we can control the way we react to them, right? So if you continue allowing it to harm you, to hurt you in the way that you want to be as a person, then you'll stay in that position. You'll continue repeating that cycle. But if you decide within yourself that you want to take the steps, no matter how long it takes, to start being okay with the surrendering to whatever comes through you, because most of the time those thoughts, they last for a small amount of time. They're temporary. They do not stay there. The only reason they will repeat and reoccur is if you allow them to, because you keep giving it attention. The more that this is going into your throat and heart chakra, the more that you stand up to your thoughts that are holding heavy on you, and you stand in this King of Crystals energy, and you really start realizing that you can decipher what thoughts are actually moving through you for purpose and which thoughts are just moving through you to be released, you can then stand up in this King of Crystals energy and really speak your truth, but with a clear mind, with a mind that you've been able to move through the static, if that makes sense. That's the energy I'm getting from this. There's just static occurring, and then that's just going into your throat and your heart chakra, because you needed to release what was occurring up in the mind to then allow the throat and the heart chakra to flow with communication that is thought through, but in a way that you've really navigated how to be at peace with it. I hope that really makes sense, because this is quite an in-depth message. This really is going into the mind of what's occurring within your situation. And once again, these timeless messages, if you're not aware, may relate to you, whether it be past, present, future. Okay, so please just do take it as it resonates. If you are experiencing this right now, I see you. It isn't easy to move through these emotions and these experiences, especially when the thoughts are making it a lot more challenging. But the more that you can really trust yourself and trust your soul, the more that you'll move towards things that actually make you passionate and bring thoughts through that are actually going to assist you, okay? Solar plexus and sacral chakra are your centers of energy where you really can activate what brings you joy, what makes you feel good, what makes you, really tune into your passions of sparking new avenues that will actually take you down a different path. Now, the Knight of Wands is someone who is very prepared to take action, and that's what I feel is occurring, is that you've been wanting to take action towards something. You've been wanting to take the steps towards a new avenue or a new experience that really it feels like you've seen this opportunity, or you've seen this desire, and you're that is exactly what I want. That is exactly, and that's why I say it's in your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, because that's where desire, pleasure, joy, it all comes from there, and your inner child as well. So what your inner child really likes to do or really likes to experience, your Knight of Wands energy is saying, I want to go for this. You want to take a chance on something, and this is really saying that if you can let go of the thoughts that are holding you back from taking this action, you will actually take a journey that you never could have imagined experiencing. And that it can come with its positives and its negatives. Like I said, this is duality. We live in a duality experience of positive and negative and light and dark. There's no wrong or right in it. It's just the experience. So it's up to you. Are you prepared to move along the journey and find the way through your mind, through your communication, to take the opportunities that are right in front of you that could take you down an avenue that really would blow your mind, to experience something that would just really activate that solar plexus and sacral chakra, where you can really experience life on a whole new level, right? And I feel like that's such an important aspect with this experience that you have here, because, like, yes, the Knight of Wands can be a little impulsive, I will say. So it's why this energy is saying that you're already being caught up by the thoughts that you're having. But sometimes impulsivity is the way to push through those thoughts. And that's what I say, like, duality, there's no wrong or right. It's just what's going to be best for you and the experience that you're having. So please just take it as it needs to resonate with you as, but that will really take you down an experience. And once again, sometimes we don't know if these experiences will actually be, you know, long term or not. But that is something that you need to take a chance on now and then, because when you can take a chance on it, you will learn something either way, right? You'll gain something from it either way. You will take away the wisdom from going ahead and saying, you know, I don't know what result this will create, but this looks like something that I'm being drawn to for a reason, and you trust in that. And this is why I feel like the root chakra, the Six of Crystals, once again, and the crystal energy in here, which is sword energy, which is air energy, is very much about this swiftness, this air energy of you changing the way that you move. This, just like thinking of elemental energies, like air is very much you can't see it, but it's always moving, it's always changing, just like your thoughts, right? Just like your mind likes to move around what it's focusing on. Six of Crystals, there are things that you are focusing on right now in your root chakra that are really not allowing you to stay in balance with yourself, okay? And it's saying in this energy that you need to move away from the things that aren't allowing you to stay in balance with yourself, and move towards the things that actually help you feel stable. Because this just feels like your root chakra is really just, it's really been taking a hit with this experience, whatever it is this resonates with you as, because you moving away from the things that don't assist you will ultimately open a door to experiencing a whole new understanding of life that you wouldn't have been able to see with the limited capacity of your mind not working with you. When you really understand that your mind does have the ability to work with you, and you can navigate that by choosing what to focus on and what you give energy to, you will then actually use the swiftness of this like air energy that I'm getting from this message to change your direction and see the impact that implements in your life, okay? And the root chakra is so important, because being grounded in what really supports you is such a focal point in how everything else is working in your system, in your energy centers. Your root chakra is the most important on this earth, because it's what keeps you rooted into the earth. A lot of us who are very spiritual or do have spiritual gifts tend to be very, you know, oh, I want to be up there, I want to experience what life is like in the ether, and you know what that is, again, because we're from there and that's home. But this is where we have come to experience lessons and learn. This is a place where we get to study who we want to become, who we were always, and really adapt into that again by unlearning who we were to learn who we are now. That is up to you and your choices and decisions and how you want to navigate that, honestly. But let me just get my oracle cards out. And it's a journey, you know. There's no judgment on how long this journey will take for you. I think I may have mentioned something like that already in the beginning of this reading, but there's no judgment around what, like, you know, pace you're on, because if you can just take the steps you need to as you feel it feels right to you, that is you listening to your soul. That is you really navigating this journey with your intuition. And that's what I feel like you need to kind of focus on with the Nine of Crystals being on your crown and third eye chakra, because you feel very clouded and cluttered by the things that don't make sense to you right now, but it all will make sense. And I feel that is something I needed to mention right now for you. I have picked up the Sacred Light Oracle to give you some extra insights and awareness around this particular I'm just going to pull two cards because I have gone a bit longer with this message, but I feel like this deck is pretty thorough when it comes to what needs to be explained through this. Oh, okay. So we have Cathedral of Light, Stubborn Attitudes, Extending the Olive Branch, Artistry. Okay, you see that energy? Stunning. I think it doesn't focus in very well. Oh, there we go. Okay, beautiful. That is the energy that's under the Knight of Crystals and the King of Swords. We then have Golden Light Ray, love and laughter, receiving and gifts, giving gifts, receiving and giving gifts, passionate projects. Okay, once again, I'll let that focus in. Hopefully it focuses. There you go. That's the card there. Beautiful. She's laughing in that one. Okay, it feels like it's going into this aspect of your divine masculine chakras and your divine feminine chakras. So divine feminine chakras being the higher chakras, you're in this position of letting go of the stubborn experiences that you've had, these attachments that you've been holding on to through your mind, through your thoughts, what things you felt like you had to keep holding on to. You're letting that go. You're understanding that by extending the olive branch, by actually creating new experiences that you can, you know, really open your mind to, that will open a new door for your experience of how you want to navigate your third eye and all the, you know, higher chakras that really open a new doorway for your position as a person, as a soul, and the way you take the path you wish to take. Golden Light Ray. This feels like you're in the lower chakras of divine masculine, of finding the joy within the experience that we have in this physical realm, okay? You're really in a position to start enjoying life, okay? Enjoying the experiences, but you need to decide which direction you want to take, which way that, you know, really excites you and what brings passion through that. And that is a key message here about the passionate projects you wish to start, the passionate experiences you wish to commence. The way that you decide to take this journey forward will ultimately show you the cycle you're about to experience because of the way that you enter it. The doorway is there. It's up to you to open and unlock that door and go through it. The door will always be there for you, but you have to walk through it, okay, divine soul? So I hope this message has helped you, has assisted you in, you know, as always, awareness, insight, confirmation, illumination, however it needs to be for you today, divine soul. As they are timeless, it may be predictive as well, but I truly see this being a journey that you're taking to realigning who you've always wanted to become in, you know, the center of it all, the soul that you truly are. So I wish you all the best. As always, it is an honor and a blessing to read for you and be a messenger. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.